All right. Now we're going to try using our knowledge of greatest common factors to simplify fractions. Okay? We know simplifying a fraction, you need to divide top and bottom by the same number. I've seen a lot of kids start with 2's and make a chain of simplifying, but we're going to show you a way to simplify it by dividing by the greatest common factor so that you get the smallest form of the fraction the first time. Okay? So the first thing I need to do is find the greatest factor that these two share in common. So I need to find factors of 32 and 48. You can use your multiplication chart, okay? You can go through and find 32 and 48. They're on here a few times together and see which one is the biggest. But even more than that, this pair has a factor that is even bigger than the numbers on that multiplication chart. You can use a T-chart, like the one over here, to list them and circle the biggest, or you can do a factor tree and then circle the ones that they have in common, okay? This is the method that I am going to use because if you forget factors over here, you might not always find the greatest. All right, so 32's factor tree. Remember, you can divide by anything that goes into 32. If it's even, I like to start with 2. 2 is prime, we're going to leave it alone. 32 divided by 2 is 16. Okay? 16 can be divided by 2. 2 times 8 is 16. 8 can be divided. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 can be divided. 2 times 2 is 4. And now we have all prime numbers, all 2's. Because they can't be broken down into anything but 2 and 1. And so we're going to repeat. All right. 48 can be broken down into 2 times 24. 24 can be broken down to 2 times 12. 12 can be broken down to 2 times 6. 6 can be broken down into 2 times 3. And I can't break them down anymore, so that's where I stop. Now I'm going to find the ones on the ends of these branches that they have in common. So they both have a 2. They both have 2 2's, 3 2's, 4 2's, and then we have a 2 and a 3, and we can't make a pair, so we stop. Okay, so we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. I'm going to check on this side. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Yes. All right. 2 times 2 is 4. I'm going to rewrite it just like PEMDAS. 4 times 2 is 8. Rewrite it. 8 times 2 is 16. So the greatest common factor between 32 and 48 is 16. And you get this on the first try without having to guess or look at your multiplication chart. But you pick the method that works best for you. So I'm going to come back up and I'm going to divide by 16 the first time. Remember, you have to divide by the same number top and bottom. It has to be a common factor. 32 divided by 16 is 2, because 16 times 2 gives me 32. Okay? 48 divided by 16, you can go multiply it, but I know that 3 times 16 gives me 48. 6 times 3 is 18. 1 times 3 is 3, plus the carried 1 is 4. Okay. So our simplified fraction is 2/3, and we got that without having to do a string of division. Okay? When in doubt, use that string of division, but here is a way for you to cut it really, really short. So please practice.